Hey, and welcome to a video here that I wanted to do. I was thinking about this for a little while, and I figured wanted to make a video just about content creators I enjoy. I just wanted to maybe just take a little look at some of my favorite creators on the internet. Though this isn't in any particular order, and it's not like my absolute favorites. There are some I'm not going to include, either because they're already really popular, or I've talked about them before on my channel, or maybe I just forgot about them and just during the course of setting this video up. And I just kind of also wanted to highlight some people that don't have a whole lot of attention. So yeah. Anyways, first I wanted to talk about John Graham, who is definitely not unpopular, but he used to be known as John CJG or Digital Fear. As you can see here, that's actually still his channel name. But he basically makes RB and the Chief, and that's a show that used to be really famous. But he also does podcasts and stuff like that. And I very much enjoy his podcasts and his work in general. I always appreciate when he goes live and I can just watch one of his podcasts. Always a fun time. Usually interesting, if not fun. Sometimes he talks about more, more just like interesting topics. Maybe it isn't as funny, but it's, it is what it is. It's good stuff. I really like his content. He is one of my favorite creators on the internet. RB and the Chief is one of my favorite web shows, I'd say. It's like he just released his new episode yesterday of the latest season, and it's almost a finished season. So if you want to check him out, I'd recommend it. It's good content. It's good stuff. Next, I want to talk about Man Blitz. He is a part of Limited Lives, which I am also a part of, which is kind of like a loose group of people who basically got together back in, well, it's almost like 5 years ago, maybe even more than that, like 6 or 7 years ago now, like 2013, 14-ish, 15-ish. We all kind of coalesced or congregated on a forum, and it kind of evolved into a Discord server, and that's kind of where it's at now. But yeah, it's he's one of those creators on that part of that group, even though we're not super much like a group anymore. We kind of are, but I don't know, it's a little unclear to me, but I appreciate all of them, especially all these guys here. I'll talk about a few of them later in the video, but definitely check out these guys as well. All good stuff. I don't watch if I'm completely transparent, I don't watch every single video Man Blitz creates, but I do enjoy his videos for the most part. I do try to tune in when I can, or at least the ones that he puts like the more effort into. But that's just me being honest. I do like his content. I like him as a creator. So and I wish him the best. I think I'm looking forward to seeing what his Star High thing he's got going on here. It's kind of like a show that he's been thinking about for years and years. So as someone who has a very similar sort of sense of creativity, and like I also have like these ideas for like these stories that I want to tell. I wish him the best. I genuinely do. If you want to check out someone with a fun, charismatic personality, check out this guy. He's a fun guy. This guy is definitely quite a bit more popular than anyone else I've shown so far. She says, I just really like these videos, these boundary breaks that he does, where it's just like he takes a camera in video games and basically just like shows you the map files, kind of like it's usually rendered in engine, so it's like while the game is running. So it's pretty interesting. Would recommend this channel if you're someone who likes video games and is anywhere remotely interested in just like how video game maps are laid out and stuff. Very cool. Love that channel. Picaspree or Picaspree or something. I think it's Picaspree. I think that's how he says his name. I like this channel quite a bit. I wouldn't say I love his content, but I do watch most of them. I've watched most of his videos. Pretty interesting stuff. Generally like his content, like his delivery a lot. I don't have a lot to say about him, but yeah, definitely good stuff. I like this guy quite a lot. He kind of takes me back to a time time when I was just a wee lad and I was watching his content. You might remember him because he used to make these cartoons. He's back at it, by the way. He makes these cartoons again. He kind of stopped Discord notifications. Dang it. It's like ruining this video. I'm sorry. He's back at it again, and he's making more videos, which is really cool. I recently rediscovered that he existed, kind of thing. You can tell that not a lot of people remember, or not a lot of people know he's back. But yeah, he's back, and he's making. Dang it, Discord is still on. Are you kidding me? Dang it. Excuse me. Okay. So yeah, he's still making videos. Really cool stuff. This is another artist, BakbokChoi. I don't watch all of their videos, but I figured I'd mention them because they make these. I used to read these Warrior Cats books back in the day, and but they recreated basically kind of like a funny tone. They recreated the Warrior Cats sort of books through animation, and I just think it's really cool, and I really like the way they executed it, where it's kind of got a sense of humor about it, and it takes a few liberties. It's not one-to-one to the books, but I like it. I think it's a good direction, and it's a funny way to adapt them into cartoons, where it's not super serious, even though the books in tone were relatively serious. I feel like in a cartoon sort of form, it's kind of better this way, though I would still like to see like a serious adaptation of Warrior Cats eventually. I think it's I remember really liking them, or with the books that I did read, or at least some of. I'm not really much of a book reader, but anyways. So yeah, that's cool. Check out this guy or girl, or actually I don't actually know the individual specifically who runs this channel, because there's a lot of different voices in their cartoons, so I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really done the research on them, so I actually don't know who exactly identifies as BakbokChoi. But yeah, check them out if you're interested in some animation. This is another person who I met through Limited Lives quite a while back. BukinJima. He's a content creator who makes some pretty interesting stuff. I generally like his videos. Even if I don't always watch, I usually listen to his videos. And he's got some good stuff. I would definitely recommend his content if you're interested. He's also German, so he has a cool voice. ContentFreeTime, an absolute bro. I really like ContentFreeTime. Just like, he's a cool dude. I would consider him a friend, and I like his content. I do genuinely watch all of his videos. I think I've watched pretty much all of his videos that he's uploaded here. I'm looking at them now just to see if there's any I missed. And he doesn't make videos super often, but neither do I, or did I should say. And so I would say when he does make a video, I do genuinely like them. They're good stuff, and he's always been very supportive of me, so I've always wanted to be supportive of him as well. And shout outs to ContentFreeTime. Cool guy. This guy does not necessarily need any shout outs or anything, but EmpLemon, like his content a lot. Big fan. I've watched a lot of his videos, almost every single one of them. Almost. I haven't watched every video, but pretty close. Makes really interesting points, has some interesting content, really talented, I think, in terms of just like writing, and he's really good at writing his videos and makes pretty interesting content. Won't say too much more about that. Jacob Geller is a content creator I've recently been watching quite a bit of. And he's got some pretty interesting content himself. He also kind of has some good writing to it, and just kind of makes you think about certain games in an interesting way. There's also Liam Triforce, who's someone I recently discovered that I've been enjoying quite a bit. I've watched a fair amount of his recent videos. I think I watched his... I want to say it was his Half-Life retrospective first, and then I watched his Portal retrospective. There's actually content on here I'm looking at now that I never saw. Like, it was never... I guess I've only been watching his recommended videos to me, which is cool, because now I can actually check out some more videos of his that didn't see before. Kind of interested now. I might check those out later. Nick Robinson, absolutely great content creator. Won't say too much about him other than just brilliant videos. Really like him. Tomato Ghost, really funny. Also met him through Limited Lives, and he's generally a funny guy. Like his content quite a bit. I've watched most of his videos, and I would genuinely recommend his content as well. He's kind of like years ago, I basically wanted to make videos like Tomato Ghosts. Like he was basically he basically does what I wanted to do when I first started my YouTube channel. And so shout outs to him. Really like his content. I don't actually want to make that kind of content anymore, so that's how it is. I don't know. It's just cool. It's just cool to see someone do it, and I think he deserves some more love, so send some love his way. Also, this creator Up Is Not Jump, really funny, really like his videos. I don't know what to say about them other than I guess his naming scheme is a bit of a, I feel like it's a bit misleading. I remember initially I was kind of like, I rolled my eyes when I first saw, I think it was, yeah, like Fallout 4. I think it was this thumbnail that I kept seeing. Skyrim VR is a nightmare, and Fallout 4 is not a nightmare. Or no, it was this one. I don't know. It was kind of all of these thumbnails, these ones with the face texture. Anyways, so I kind of got the wrong impression, but I was just like, you know what? Fine, I'm gonna click it. Let's see why he thinks it's an absolute nightmare. And then I saw that the tone of his videos were way different than I was expecting. I was kind of expecting like a harsh critic or something, but in reality, he's kind of goofy and he generally has a lighthearted tone. Fun times indeed, so would recommend Up Is Not Jump. Also, he covers VR content, which is cool. Not a lot of YouTubers do that, but it's kind of just kind of the nature of VR itself. Not a lot of people got it. So yeah, that's some of the content creators I enjoy watching. So just some. I watch many other content creators I did not mention here, which maybe I'll talk about more content creators I didn't mention here in a different video. Anyways, I'm gonna peace out. Bye-bye.